Yeah, yo, what's going on, everybody? But anyway, we back at it again. Another reaction, you know what I'm saying? Super blank, you know what I'm saying? We got cold, we got blank. I should say super, but you know what I'm saying? They did the video, man. Conquest and Invincible. Oh my god, bro, this fight. Oh my god, this fight, bro. Season 3 was crazy, bro. I cannot wait for season 4. I will be watching that shit on the channel. On God, I think I'm gonna just do that for every single Invincible season. On God, I just like watch. I just love watching it. You feel me? I might put the playlist at the end of the video. But yeah. Conquest came in. He made a statement. Like we thought Anissa made a statement, but she did. But nah, Conquest made a statement when he pulled up. Oh my God, and that nigga is still alive. Somehow, I don't know how the fuck he alive. Like some niggas is down. Like I don't know how niggas be surviving. Even that Nick, that big headed ass brain nigga. Like how the fuck did he survive? Marsh turning his whole face into putty mashed potatoes type shit. I don't understand how he had a slip. Like how this nigga survived and used his finger to a portal. I don't understand it, bro. I don't. These niggas just built different, low key, I guess, man. But anyway, hit the video up with a like, man. Comment down below, bro. I love Code, love Superman. You know what I'm saying? And when they come together, even more magic. You know what I'm saying? Get Super Blank to 300,000. I said them boys say 250K. Hey, but the job's not finished. Yeah. Without further ado, let's dive on in.
So after Mark saved the city from the Invincible War, you could really tell this superhero shit is not easy. Look at him. Man says, damn, I failed, bro. Walks away to give himself some space, and he could have even shed more than...
You know what was worse, bro? Could have been worse, bro. Could have been Doomsday. Doomsday could have pulled up and just fucked everybody's shit up.
and 2 teardrops. No sniffles before the next threat arrived.
Oh, God, though.
Like, damn. You couldn't give bro a minute, and bro wanted...
Wait, you not, hold on, you not even spit, hold on, bro, you not wrong, bro. 2 teardrops and not even a sniffle before the next op pulled up.
He could have even shed more than 2 teardrops, no sniffles before the next threat arrived. Like, damn. You couldn't give bro a minute, and bro want to talk about some stand ready for my arrival. Man, he not trying to hear all that right now.
Oh,
so naturally he tells him to fuck off. But we all know he not leaving that easy, so they got a box. Mark sees the destruction and says, you know what? Let me sprinkle in a bit more. Adds more rubble for the construction workers to clean up and flies up. And I feel bad for whoever owns this building.
Facts.
You know he was probably happy as hell that it was still in this condition after the Invincible War. But they come in and fucked it all up, clashing, destroying the buildings, and causing a shockwave.
Crazy shockwave.
Which sends all these civilians flying, causing them to either be injured or getting sent to the Michael Jackson meeting.
On the cool, I low-key want to experience a shockwave. On the cool, just want to see how that shit feels. Safely. You know what I'm saying? Around no fucking buildings. You know what I mean? No nukes. You know what I'm saying? Just, you know, a nice little explosion. And that shockwave just travel. I just want to see how that shit feel. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Conquest is then gonna headbutt Mark and choke slam him to the ground, creating a Beyblade arena. Jenga probably somewhere around the corner ready to let it rip. Mark's gonna kind of get up though, and for whatever reason he has his back turned to Conquest, and Conquest tries to stun him, puts his hand on his shoulder. Shit reminds me of how Thanos was doing Iron Man, and Mark was not looking for another father figure. He already had issues with his own, so he rocks him, sending him flying back, and Conquest is over there talking about some feisty, which is nothing but piss Mark off even more. So he decides to tackle his problem, bear hugging him into buildings, and he's really just throwing him into the buildings for the aesthetic, because the last building comes crashing down, and out of the rubble is Conquest, and Mark ends up being the one that's dazed. Bro, how? You were the one that initiated the attack and caused the building to fall. That was you. But he chokes him, and Mark uses the force of 2 arms to hit his hand down, and then he smacks his cranium with 2 hands. You know his shit is ringing crazy right now for him to make this face. And then you're gonna hit him with this zesty raccoon ad kick. And I'm not gonna lie, if you showed me a silhouette of him, you would really think he's a part of the Ginyu Force. Somehow it sends him 50 feet back, and he stops, leaving himself wide open. So Mark takes the opportunity to fly to the left, knocking him down into a down air, then an up. getting
Ooh.
Conquest to bleed for the very first time. And I'm watching this whole scene like,
Damn.
okay, finally, Mark fighting back. He's gonna fly up, hitting Conquest with a double fist attack. Then he's gonna grab the leg to pull him down. Then he holds the back of his neck to connect this time. And that would mean he just connected a string of 6 attacks in a row. Where was this before?
No.
After asking myself that question, that's when I realized it was just one of those moments where the opponent was just letting our main character get his hits in.
Yep.
Just look at how giddy Mark was getting. No way we're genuinely hitting loop-de-loops just to get in a right
A
hook,
whole
bruh. Come on.
loop-de-loop, bro.
And this is how you know Conquest not trying for real. He would never let that slide.
Never.
But it sends him out into space.
And this standoff was kind of cold until the camera pans to Conquest, and you can tell his favorite song by J. Cole is Crooked Smile. He spits out his blood to hit this Fortnite emote in space, and it got Mark perplexed. Look at his face. He just looking at him like,
This nigga is crazy.
That nigga
He
is
pops
crazy.
the heart and hits this evil ass cringe grin, then flies towards Mark.
and not
Them
only
hands
does this
up.
man
Oh
not
my
block,
God.
he doesn't dodge for shit.
Then he gets 2-hand punched right into the
Right in the
stratosphere.
sternum.
Had me leaning on my
no.
monitor like, bro, please fight back. And he must have heard my calling, because as he was falling, his controller reconnects, hits him with the right, then the left, giving him an extra wrinkle.
And as they were free falling, Mark decides to give him a knee
Ooh, right in
and
the
throws
sternum.
him right off, giving him this Power Ranger ad pose. And then they stand off again. And you think Mark would be ready for an attack this time, considering not even 10 seconds ago in space, he got caught lagging off the same standoff scenario. But no, instead, he catches him right, chipping his lenses off, and then he goes free falling into the ground.
CTE, bro. He just rocked this ish. Oh my god.
And if you ever wondered what could be worse than straight up getting your ass beat, it's getting your ass beat while your family is watching. Got his mom
yeah.
looking at the screen like,
yeah.
this nigga is trash. And had his little girl talking about, yeah, you need my help. I'm like, excuse me? We're
Oh
watching
my
this whole
God.
fight and you
Oliver, please, bro. Oh my god, bro. Y'all think he learned his lesson after this fight with Conquest, bro? Y'all think he learned? I don't know. I will hope so. I will hope so.
really think you're going to be useful?
That's
Shit,
what I'm
alright,
saying.
See you there, I guess. So Mark is on the ground coughing up loads of blood, and the
already have an
ground starts
eye,
shaking.
bro.
So Mark looks up, and I really
That I love this shot. This nigga coming with it from the top, bro. He coming with the coup de grace. Oh my god, Mark, get up.
can't wait to see this, bro. Because he turns around and sees him from here, but doesn't start moving to block or dodge until he gets to here. Like, why do you do this to yourself? And honestly, this frame doesn't make
From
it
the
any
top,
better.
bro.
If I see a dude coming from above with 2 fists aimed right at me, I'm hitting this quick time event out of it.
No,
I'm not
dead
standing there to
ass.
block like this. What are you trying to do? Draw a foul? Ain't no refs here. Conquest comes in and it's a bomb. It sends shock.
That shit was. I loved it. I loved it. Every second of it. Oh my god. Like, I love destruction. I don't know why I love destruction. I love seeing the environment get towed the fuck up. It just shows the scale of the fight. Like that fight between Superman and Zod. I love that fight. That shit was tough. That may be Superman. I know it was ass, but hey, I love that bitch too. That fight was tough. Destruction. Anyway, I think I have a problem. But anyway.
ways throughout the city, and the camera pans to the cavalry.
Oh my
and I cannot
God,
lie,
bro.
this is not a good look. He already looking scared, and I can't blame him. The first thing he sees when he pulls up is an explosion and Mark getting tossed into the sky. My man is gonna change directions towards him, and Conquest is gonna come up, hitting the Superman to send bro flying into the city.
Damn.
And you know these buildings hate to see Invincible coming, cause he's gonna crash into straight apartments and skyscrapers. And if that wasn't enough, bro's gonna
look at
fly right
Chicago,
into
bro.
a
Move,
tanker,
man.
exploding and leaving him
Damn.
injured. He's straight up getting fried right now, and Conquest wasn't gonna give him the chance to rest. He comes in flying like Mario's evil grandpa, and Mark saw that and just said, you know what,
Please
let me
stop.
call a timeout mid-fight. Screams out stop, and to my surprise, Conquest actually stops.
That
Could
nigga
you
did
imagine your
stop.
world's strongest hero on the floor talking about some please stop? I know the civilians looking at their TV like this. Mark is then
Bro.
gonna ask Conquest,
Dead ass, bro. Like, imagine if Superman did that shit. Imagine you watch that shit. You in DC, you see Superman getting his ass beat. Talking about no, stop. The camera's rolling, bro. Everybody seen this shit. The whole world seen this shit. Everybody like, oh my god, no. We're cooked. We're cooked. We're gonna die. We gonna die, bro. Whatever plans they got for us, they gonna do it, bro. That shit gonna they gonna succeed.
if they could talk it out, thinking he Naruto,
Bruh.
and Conquest is just like, bitch, grabs his face, then his neck, and then choke slams him to the ground. And this is where it starts to get weird. He's just gonna have his hand around his neck and straight up caress his face. But thankfully, before it got too out of hand, Mark's brother Invincible, or whatever his weak ass name is, comes in with this.
What is his name? I forgot. I think it's someone with the I think because he got an O on his chest. It's something with an O. I literally forgot this nigga name. Oliver, what's your hero name, Oliver? I really forgot.
Devious charged up punch into the cleanest uppercut.
Sure you can.
Look at that follow through and the superhero land. I was like, hold up, he might
did
be a
hit
natural,
that,
but he also might be part Namekian. Got that
hit
Piccolo
that.
DNA in him, because after that cold entrance, he's gonna fly at him again and get smacked face first on the concrete, dribbling right back up so that Conquest could catch the leg.
That nigga bounced up like a basketball, bro. I'll never forget this, bro. Like he don't give a, bro. He don't give a damn if you're a child, bro. You step foot in this world, bro. On this field, it's up for anybody, bro. He really just hit this. Oh my god, bro. Hey, at least he got it hidden. At least he got it hidden. Even though he did sneak that nigga, it was a sneak in. But hey.
He gets smacked face first on the concrete, dribbling right back up so that Conquest could catch the leg. That's the same shit that be happening to Piccolo in these movies. He gets his little entrance off and gets worked right after. But as Invincible is hanging by the leg, Mark is gonna return the favor and save him. Puts his whole right boot to Conquest's face and sends him flying off. Sliding on straight concrete, made sure every part of his body touched the ground. And I don't understand how his fit is still clean after that. I gotta know what type of threads he got on. But anyways, Conquest is gonna get up and hit the Goku back turn, and you know nothing good is gonna come out of it. So Mark is gonna hit this little shit with the SpongeBob and Bikini Bottom Resident emote and tell him to get out the way, knowing damn well he would have gotten choked out if he didn't show up, but whatever. He tosses him to the side and Conquest grabs him with one arm. And look at Mark, he looks like he already giving up. He rams him into the building, throwing out low tier god insults.
You are worthless, bitch ass nigga.
And sends him outside just to drag his head on the ground on his road.
Oh my
Mark's
god.
looking at him like, what you about to do
bro?
next? But then he closes his eyes because he doesn't want to see it for real. But luckily for him, he's gonna get tossed into someone's brand new car. And he's finally gonna make the good decision of actually dodging, hitting the quick time event out the way. And to even more of using his head, he's gonna come back flying with a headbutt, breaking his nose and hitting the vintage superhero lane. So you know Conquest had to hit the villain. Ah, yes, excellent. Like, the fight is never that good, bro. Shut your ass up. Man, I'm done with this. I'm handing it off to Blink.
So since Conquest knew the Earth, Mark started giving him directions. Left, right, north, south, east, and west. Shit done gave my GTA character unlimited ammo. Unk trying to catch himself, and Mark grabs him by the collar and starts unleashing rights onto him with no pauses in between. But the smile on my face quickly starts to fade as fast as it came. Because Mark Grayson's Rod Wave stamina bar started selling him. Bro not even fighting back, but he's gassed. Brody needs to get back in the lab, start doing some crunches and laps around the track. He goes for a punch and gets it caught.
Back the fuck up, I knock the fuck out you.
This is crazy. Mark really the best Earth got to offer too.
Like,
they said Conquest came here for all the strong people. Yeah, the rest of y'all niggas gonna be safe. Conquest starts flying up into the sky, catches Mark's arm and stretches his arm out. That shows that the Broly influence on psychotic swole niggas is unmatched. Getting in his Broly bag, grabbing Mark by the arm and slamming him into the windows and the building. Invincible comic readers told me that Blue Suit Mark would be moving different. This nigga ain't this shit but step back.
No,
Conquest slams him out the other side of the building and then a 1,000,000-foot drop on top of his head. This might be worse than Omni-Man, and Omni-Man wasn't playing fair. Was plotting on boxing Mark since birth, had that nigga spawn trapped.
The nigga swung his body to the side
and then doesn't even give him the respect of a punch. He palms Invincible away, flying in after him, paralleling him. I thought Conquest was about to kiss him, and after seeing what Conquest does here, Mark probably wishes he was catching the kiss. Cause instead Conquest slams him with 2 feet, dragging him across the road into a bus until they come to his stop. But you're not going anywhere, unfortunately, Mark. You stuck right here.
I came looking for man's butt.
Conquest said beating up Mark isn't enough. I'm leaving here with some, a little bro Oliver here to help. Unfortunately though, Conquest not even taking it serious anymore.
Not even
Look at him, hitting off guard poses on niggas. Mark tries to reason with Conquest like,
no dude,
we're not done yet.
It's just a kid.
Oh!
Mark comes out the rumble and dashes back in. My boy Matt thirsty to go in and catch seconds and thirds of flaming ass whooping.
Bro, you about to take that nigga off the senses, bro. Oliver, go home, bro. Mom, I tried, Mom. Go, Oliver, go hit the lab. You and Mark, like dead ass. You and Mark, after this fucking fight, they'll go on another training arc, which is crazy because Mark went on a training arc at the beginning of the damn season. We seen it, right? We seen it. Or was that season 2? Was it 2 or 3? I don't know. At the beginning of the season, he was on a training arc. Imagine if he didn't go on the training arc, bro. Imagine if he didn't. Oh my god, this fight would have been a whole lot worse.
But Conquest didn't consent to a trip around the block. This is kidnapping. Or, well, unknapping. He literally just stops the momentum and grabs Mark by the hair again. He's really done a great job of showing how vincible Mark Grayson really is right now. Loading up a crazy right, punching him so hard it breaks the windows. And Mark finally showing some life in this fight now. He's pissed, landing a left sending Conquest into the building. The Conquest said these ass beatings internationals. He's bouncing Invincible off the ocean and catches up to him. He's trying his hardest to take advantage of Invincible's inability to swim. That won't work on this one. Conquest uses Mark's face as a battering ram to make sure that anyone who spent the last 6 months pre-summer to get right wasted their time, because now they built like Patrick Starr. Conquest carrying him across the globe and tells him that they going to Haiti next, and Invincible was like, oh fuck no, breaking out and punching Conquest in the face and away. I'm convinced Conquest just be throwing himself on purpose to make the fight more fun. He's flying across the mountain and Mark has help. Eve has arrived on the scene,
Eve,
and Mark couldn't possibly hate this anymore. He wants Eve somewhere safe. Look at his eye. He's about to cry. Shorty was just in the hospital not too long ago. And she thinks she can box with Conquest as Mark tackles him out the sky and says,
"Get back in the kitchen."
But that split second gave all the distraction that Conquest needed to headbutt Mark with his bald spot and tear his ACL. Mark's hoop dreams are over now. No wonder this guy D Rose hates this show. It's one of his least favorites. Conquest is fucked up, just watching Mark fall to the ground.
It's time to switch to esports, bitch ass nigga.
But on the bright side, at least this means that Mark and Eve are one true loves. Because she's got a boot from a messed up leg too. Twinsies, 2 crippled niggas. But even worse, this means that now Eve is left in an ISO versus Conquest. No, it's bad when she talking about some go-go Power Rangers. Like this armor finna work. Conquest licking his fingers. This barbecue chicken, that Iron Man armor can't save you. He charges in with no hesitation, but gets stopped by Eve, forcing him in place. You know how creepy old niggas get. She needs to use that anti-Master Roshi move. Cause while she's stuck in place, she's able to conjure up a hammer and smack the shit out of him. And then starts treating his ass like a ping pong ball, bouncing him back and forth, conjuring up the hammer again to smack his ass again. But I'm telling y'all, he just be pretending to be hurt. There's no way she's cooking him like this. She goes for another over the head strike and he straight up just catches that shit.
I knew it was fake. I knew it.
He just wanted to boost her confidence a bit, I suppose. And now he's popping her dreams like a balloon.
I'm in danger.
She instantly knows it's time to back up, creating walls between them, but he starts punching those shits down. But in his Hall of Fame chase down pursuit, debris is left around everywhere, and she uses it to trap his head in a bubble. Gave that nigga the sandy cheeks, and while he's there suffocating, she hits a cheerleader move and just sandwiches him between 2 spiky balls. And she decides to just empty the clip of attacks onto him at this point. Something gotta work. She's just conjuring up a bunch of different weapons, chucking them at him, squishing him like a sandwich, doing him absolutely dirty. He really giving the Viltrumite name a bad rep right now.
I feel like
so
if
he
her attacks are like more dense, they probably do more damage. I feel like they're just not more, they're not dense enough. I feel like they glass, like paper mache type shit. I don't know. Like they're not doing enough damage. I feel like if she also goes on her training arc too. I said that shit too, like I think in season 3. She'll be a demon too. Especially if she unlocks her full on-tap power. Oh, GG's for niggas. Oh shit. That's when you put her in like DC or some shit or Marvel. It's GG's for niggas. But anyway.
Make-A-Wish hits for you and just stops her. And I think he hates Iron Man just like me. How you gonna try and kill a nigga who was brainwashed? Because before she can react, he starts speed blitzing her, destroying her armor and helmet too. She should have just stayed away. Like I said, Conquest came to fight the strong heroes. Most of y'all niggas would have been okay. But instead, now she's getting her face literally punched open. He opens his hand and slices her stomach open. Mark watching his girl get done like a Thanksgiving turkey right now, and can only continue to watch as she falls from the sky, dead as hell. Mark is heartbroken. He can't handle.
If this was anime, this was anime, that nigga Mark would have turned to a fucking super Viltrumite, bro. A super Viltrumite. Viltrumite really ain't got no fucking like nothing special. All he got is hands. That's all he got. Our hands. Them boys got no like zone attacks, bro. No laser eyes, no fire breath, ice breath, no nothing, bro. No key blast. Like them boys can't do shit. I feel like if I was a Viltrumite, bro, I'll try to do something like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all live for thousands of years, bro. Might as well try to do something.
This. She never given Firehead ever again, and that pissed him off more than anything else could have.
Like I was
charging in towards.
As soon as I realized I was a Viltrumite, nigga, and I watch anime, I'm going to do something.
Conquest with both of them clashing fists, literally decimating both of their arms, and the sonic boom sends them apart from one another. Mark's on him, landing a left hook into a right kick, going in for a left, getting weaved. He might be built like an NFL linebacker, but nimble like a ballerina. Weaving again, bear hugging Invincible, and he's really lost it, taking a chunk out of Conquest's shoulder. He's truly fighting like someone who's fighting for their life, desperate. And Conquest knows that, creating distance between the two of them. But Invincible is just too quick, getting Conquest on his back, ground and pound, punching him in the face on a repeat. A couple more hits and he finna make him handsome. Bro got the Stephen A. Smith, no wonder he's lonely. Nigga got no hoes. But he grabs Mark, knees him, and slams bro onto the ground. Got him right where he wants him, ready to take his cheeks, until a giant pink aura is shining so bright, blinding him before he could even react. Adamir sends a burst of energy at Conquest, disintegrating his entire arm, torso, and probably dick. Niggas looking around wondering why they smelling bacon. It's cause this big ass warthog nigga just literally got fried chest down, giving Mark the opening he needed to finally get the upper hand, zooming in and landing a left on Conquest's nose and then punching him onto the ground. Somehow after all of that, Conquest still has enough strength to take a punch from Invincible and catch his hand, breaking it to then just get headbutted. Like I said, Mark is fighting like a motherfucker who's desperate to survive. Headbutting.
We are desperate because he cannot live, bro. If he living, bro, it's up for everybody, bro.
Conquest over again, doing him like Engstrom Part 2, turning his head into tomato soup. And that's it. Conquest is out for the count.
For now. For now. I don't know how the hell he's gonna come back. Like he doesn't have a head anymore. How the fuck does he come back? I don't understand it. He doesn't have a head. His head is gone. How the fuck? How? Like Caesar was talking to a nub. Damn near. Like how? Sway? How? Sway? Yeah, they was fighting for their life, bro. Fighting for their life. Shout out to Eve. You know what I mean? Cause she the only nigga that pulled up. Unlike these other bum ass niggas. You know what I mean? Wanna be heroes, they ain't do shit. And stuff. Watch my nigga get beat up. That shit crazy, bro. But I cannot wait for season 4. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Well, one thing might happen. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we'll see though. Other than that, I don't know what the hell's gonna happen. I have no idea. I hope a damn training arc. That's what I do know. Y'all needs to level up. And that was the second strongest Viltrumite, and dead ass. Y'all didn't really win that fight, to be honest with you, in my opinion. Y'all low key lost. That nigga still alive. That nigga not dead. And why is Cecil keeping him alive in the first place? Why, Cecil? Why, nigga? I wonder if we're gonna see like a reunion between Mark and Nolan. I guess we'll see. Only time will tell, I guess. Only time will tell. Anyway, thank you for watching, man. W video as always from the boys, man. They putting in work. You know what I'm saying? Get subscribers to Super Blank, get them boys to 200,000. You feel me? Man, Invincible, bro. I cannot wait to watch season 4, bro. When it comes out, I like what, April? Is it April, May, March? It's It's something next year though, but I forgot. The first half of next year. I just forgot what month it was. But yeah, love y'all, and I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.